Hello YouTubers, this next video is September 10th, I believe it is 2022, the first day of the special September goose season here in Eastern Oregon. And anyway, I want to apologize ahead of time for the standard def video. I had to use my Midland camera because the GoPro decided to not work that day. I have no reason, I don't know why. I just charged the battery and then I went to use it and it was dead, which is really weird. But so ended up, I had the Midland camera on the wrong setting. Opening the back of it, I guess inadvertently switched it to standard def, so please bear with me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you. Hello YouTubers, I'm down here. This is the 2022 Oregon September goose season. You can only get Canada geese. This is to control the local goose population. And I see a boat out there. I hope it moves. Anyway, so I'm going to take my decoys down here, my floaters and some other ones, and set them up down that way. Pretty good walk. If I would have known I was going to go down from here, I would have brought my bike, because I can pull that wagon with it, but that's alright. I'll just drag it. Anyway, first day, it's only a 5-day season. There was someone parked over there towards where I usually go, which doesn't surprise me. That's a favorite spot. So we'll see how it goes. I've been successful down here before, so I'm using Blackie, and I'm using a red dot sight. I've actually decided to use green. It has green, blue, or red, and blue doesn't work with this blue sky, but the red and green work nicely. So I've got it. I sighted it in, but it was for a short distance, and I hope it's correct. I'll find out. I've got a TerraTube 705 in there. I'm not sure where my 720 is. If I find it, I might switch it out. But I've got some tungsten super shot number 5s and number 6s, and also have some BBs, steel BBs. So should be able to kill something with that. So we'll see how it goes. Decoys set up. I just seen some geese down that way, so they are coming back, so I gotta get ready. But I didn't put those floaters very far out because a couple reasons. Number one, it gets deep fast, or faster than I thought, and the other reason is lots of goose droppings on these rocks. They have been on these rocks like crazy, so this is a popular goose spot. At least it looks like goose droppings. So I just put them right there, and then I put these 4 right here. And it's not very many decoys, but this time of year they're still in little families for the most part, so it should be okay, providing I haven't missed most of the geese coming back. But they do shift from time to time during the day, so even during the slow periods. So hopefully something will come in here. And I'm anxious to try out my red dot sight, see how good it is. Hopefully it'll perform the way I hope it does. I tried to use the GoPro this morning and it decided to throw a little fit and not work at all. So I don't know what's going on there, because I charged it up. It was fine when I checked it last night. I went to use it this morning and nothing. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I don't have a lot of time for finicky cameras. So it's one thing I like about the Midlands. They're not quite as pretty a video as the GoPro, but they're easy to use, and they seldom malfunction. Well, thus far I've been here about an hour and a half maybe. And I keep thinking I'm barely hearing geese really super far away. I mean, it's where it's not 100% sure it's geese, but I think it might be, but they're really far off. So, nothing's come by yet. That's one thing about Columbia River. It's a big river, and there's only so many geese here in the summertime, and they could be anywhere, and they don't always land in the same spot. You know, so you might pick a spot that was a favorite spot, and then it's not a favorite spot. So, but I'm going to hang out here. That's my strategy. I usually just wait. I'm an ambush predator. I usually just wait and wait and wait for them. And it can make for some boring days, but it can also make for some good excitement, rather than trying to go up and down river trying to find them. There's too big a chance of pushing them off before I can get close enough to shoot anyway. I never did find the TerraTube 720 choke. I have a feeling it's on the other 10 gauge pump, probably so. What I do have, I think I have the skeet choke with me, and I also have, I might have a modified one with me. So I can switch those if I feel this is too tight. I just have to see how it goes. Now this week I happen to have the entire week off, so because our production is down. So I got the time off. Financially, I'm going to suffer because of it if I come down here multiple times, but I want to make at least 3 trips down here. It's a 5-day season. I mean, in theory, I could come down here every day, but usually by the time I get home, and if I am successful, process birds and everything else, eat dinner, and I end up going to bed late, and I really don't want to get up super early every day. So that's why I decided probably 3 trips down here rather than 5. Plus, it's, it's like 50 miles each way, so it's 100 miles a pop. So it's a lot in gas money. So, but we'll see how today goes. I definitely do want to come down more than one day. But had I known I was going to come down to this precise location, I would have brought my electric bike, because there's a road that comes all the way down here. No motor vehicles allowed, but a Class 2 electric bicycle in Oregon is not considered a motor vehicle. So that's no problem. I'd have to, of course, stash it in the bushes somewhere, hide it. That's not a problem either. Okay, I just heard a couple of shots, and it's close enough. It sounds like those other guys. So if either they're bored and they're target practicing, or they're actually shooting at something. But if it's geese, it shouldn't be long. If they're coming this way, and they shouldn't be here before too long. We'll see. I'm really anxious to try out this red dot sight. I hope to hell it's accurate. I mean, I had a laser bore sighter, but I didn't have a 10 gauge one. I couldn't find one. So I took my electronic caliper tool and measured the size of a 10 gauge hole where the brass is. And then I took electrical tape and I wrapped around there a little bit until I got the size of a 10 gauge, and then I put it in there. So in theory it should be centered. So it should be sighted in, but it's possible it could be off. hear anything. They could have went way out in the river too. I mean, if there's geese and they're shot at, they change their course. You know. I hope that's a goose and not someone with a call. If there's someone with a call, they're too close. Sounds like they're in the water. They're upriver from me. Hopefully, maybe they'll cruise down here. They might swim over. Hopefully. They're quite a ways off. 300-400 yards at least. Probably further. So I would just have to wait and see. That's what goose hunting a lot of times is. It's just wait and see. Unless you're on the X, you know. In a field where they come like clockwork. If you're pass shooting, or you're doing like I'm doing, you're trying to guess where they're going to go. It's a lot of wait and see. Sounds like they're bypassing me. Well, here it comes down here. If I can get close, enough, I can get a shot. It might be too far away. Dang it. That's too far. Crap. If I would have been over that way. So they're flying out now. If I would have been over towards the pickup a little bit, I could have got a shot at those. Darn it. That's 2 flocks. I have been here all day, waiting and nothing. Until now. Maybe something else will be further this way to get a shot. They're not staging now. It'd be nice if they stage, because sometimes they will. They'll stage before they fly out. They move from one location to another. I really want to try this side out. That's the most excitement I've had all day. I got here, maybe by the time I got everything set up, it was like 9 something in the morning. Got here late, of course, but when they were coming in, they were trickling in then. But none of them stopped here. They didn't come close. They waited. Sometimes they shift positions during the day. There was a lot of boat traffic, so it's got them stored up. I waited, and now it's past 5 o'clock, and they're starting to fly out to eat. So if I'm lucky, maybe something will fly over. But so this is looking more like it might be a pass shoot more than anything else. And that's fine with me. If I just get them, I've got TSS in here. If I just get them within 100 yards, I can get them. But I got TSS 6s and 5s in here. You'll reach out past 100 yards. So I'd like to get them closer than that. I don't like an iffy shot. Well, I don't hear any others. I hope there's more coming. And there's some geese in the background. I'm not sure where they're at though. Sounds like they're flying behind me again. Crap. It's kind of a pain in the butt if I knock one down in here though. And I'll just have to go in there and swim over there and still get them. But we've been dealing with bad air all day from forest fires. Every fire season here lately, it's been that way. Global warming, we're dead. No. That's what people blame it on. We have fires every year. Doesn't matter if the world is warming up or not. Normally I could look that way and see Mount Hood. It's way too thick air, too smoky. Well, so I just checked, it's 5:52, and the sun sets around 7:20 here. So I've got till then. So, roughly an hour and a half, close to it. But once they all fly out, there won't really be much activity unless something decides it wants to come in and rest for the evening. I've had that happen before. They came in at the last. They had like 2 minutes left and they came in. So you never know. You can't always tell. And that time they were quiet. I didn't even hear them coming. They just were there all of a sudden. It's been a long day. Took a nap. Sitting here taking a nap. And felt a spider ran across my lips. Spooked me. Don't know the variety. It was gone by the time I got up to look. I think it's probably just as scared as I was. Probably more. But yeah. After all that crap I gotta carry back to the truck. Never look forward to that. Sure could use some more geese coming. I don't know where they all were at. We had so many boats racing around over here testing their engines out and stuff. So it's Saturday, and next time I come, I'll come Monday. I'll skip tomorrow, and I'll come here Monday. Wednesday is the last day. Monday's a wheat day, so hopefully there'll be a lot less of that shenanigans on the water. It needs to be different. Plus, I can get my spot if I want it. I couldn't get my favorite spot today because someone was there. So I had to camp out here and hope for some luck. Nose is all plugged up. I got lung congestion. It's from this unhealthy air. I'm enjoying this. The crickets are making sound down here. I enjoy that. I like that sound. It's relaxing. One thing about the red dot sight, I'm gonna have to dial in my lead all over again because, for instance, when they were straight overhead, I didn't have to lead them as far. I mean, because the gun hit high. So now I'm gonna have to shoot differently. And sideways, of course. I could point just right at them with some lead, as before I had to shoot under them. So it's going to be interesting. There'll probably be some misses, but once I get it dialed in, if everything works right, I think it's going to be quite a plus in my hunting. I still love using the Ithaca because it shoots so soft. But I love the TerraTube chokes. And Blackie is still my original 10 gauge, so special connection there. People who don't own guns don't get that. Be waves. Sounds like just waves. So my decoy had to do a double take. They were pretty realistic looking. Six. How many there were? No, it's for decoys. There's a bird over there. Could be a goose. It's not going to come over here now. See me walking around. And I don't know if it's... I can't tell what it is. It's a goose or a big duck. Well, I had to get dressed over there. The barge going upriver. They come past here all the time. But I got like 3 minutes left and there's nothing that appears to be coming, so I'm gonna get out of here. Well, first day of the September goose season here in Oregon. Turned out to be a total bust for me. 0 shots fired. The only advantage to that is my ammunition's going to last a long time. But I'd rather get some shots. I really was anxious to try out my red dot sight, and I didn't get to. Not today anyway. I'm not coming back here tomorrow. I'll be back Monday, probably. Monday and probably Wednesday I'll make 2 more attempts. And hopefully Monday being weekday there'll be less people here, and hopefully I can get a better spot than where I was. I did not get the spot I usually select, someone was down there, and they got shots. I heard them shooting, so but now it needs to be left alone for a day or two. So hopefully if no one hunts there tomorrow, although who knows, I can't control what happens here. We'll see. I'll come down here and try to feel it out Monday and figure out where to go. And by the way, thanks for watching, everybody, and please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe, please, if you would. At least hit the like, so the algorithm can keep things up. So. Thank you to my Patreon supporters, and thank you to everybody for watching this.